久しぶりだね. Hello, welcome back. And is my audio good? I need to check the audio. It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah. Welcome back. It's been a while. This is Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing rather, for PS1. I believe I am Jimmy, and yeah, welcome back. This is where we left off. We'd lost all the platinums in World 1, so I'm going to have to reclaim them at some point. We'd gotten the Shaggin' Mines Platinum relic, and that was about it. Today I've decided to go back and take a look at World 2. I have done a little bit of preparation in the sense that I've not practiced it, but I have watched other people play. I've been studying the Art of War, the texts, the will, the looking at the meta, the information, and I've developed a couple of new strategies which should aid me in this run for platinum relics. And the conclusion I have come up with is one that may astound you. And that conclusion is, I need to get good. That's simply it. Yeah, I've watched a couple people, I've watched a couple tasks as well. And I mean, all it is just, for this level in particular, it's just don't cock up and you should be alright. Yeah, so where have I been? Well, as previously mentioned, I graduated on Wednesday of a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it seems like so far away, but yeah, I managed to graduate, and then my recovery period took a bit longer than I anticipated. I'll say that much. Oh dear. I thought, well, it shouldn't be too bad. And then went and started preparing for my next endeavours and adventures. Turns out the UK decided to have a heatwave then, and I was thinking, how bad could it be? A bit too much for me, it would seem. I've not got the platinum on this. This is a warm-up anyway. This is a warm-up. He said he reiterates. It's so good. Oh dear. Yeah, so I wasn't going to stream in that sort of temperature or weather, mainly because not only would my hardware not cope with it, I couldn't cope with it. For the most part, I was just lounging in my room, trying not to move, with a fan on, because we don't have aircon in the UK, because we're not used to this weather. So that's what I've been doing. And then, well, actually you're probably going to point out that that was a while ago, that heat wave. Why not do anything in between? Well, it took me longer to recover from graduation than I thought. There's also the fact that one of my flatmates recently came back from a conference in France. And they picked up an unfortunate gift of COVID-19. So I've been, well, I was in close contact with them, so I thought, I better play it safe if anything. I've just been taking it easy. I don't know if it's because I actually caught it or not. I've not tested positive for it, but feeling a bit dodgy. I don't know if that's just because, like, you hear someone says, oh, you've got a chance of getting this, and you immediately start, like, I don't know, it's just me being a hypochondriac, if anything. Going like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? No, so I've been feeling a bit dodgy. But again, I don't appear to have anything at the moment. It's all going good so far. Get the two, get the two, get the two. Yeah, so I thought, just take it easy. And like I said, I've probably said this on previous episodes, it's not like I'm doing this full time, at least not at the moment. That would be nice if I could get good at something and do it again. But no, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, we'll say that much. And this is actually looking promising. Where's the box? Son of a bitch! Ooh, that rattles my jimmies! The funny thing is, I don't even think that's my closest time. I think I got really close to the previous effort I did at this class. Track even. Bum ba dum bum. Ah, you bugger. I've also been assessing whether or not I need to upgrade some of my hardware. Well, it was closest one I've got so far. In the off time, I've not been streaming. I've done a little preparation for Digimon and like very little for Yu-Gi-Oh, but some. I did something, at the very least. So Digimon, I've got some surprises in for you. Should be good to watch. But when I've not been doing that, I've been playing, or rather replaying, Jak 2 of the Jak and Daxter franchise. And that's been a nice nostalgia trip. Really been enjoying that. Although I've noticed when trying to do certain escapades that I used to be able to do, i.e. the hover glitch, I was no longer able to do it. And granted, there has been a drastic time skip between my last playthrough, but I had that down to nah, that's not good. I had that down to a T the last time I'd played it, from what I can remember, because I used to like use it to glitch to avoid certain missions and get certain precursor eggs a little bit easier. And all I could think of was when the menus come up in here, and it's like, oh, your controller's dodgy, and it's like, oh no, it's not. Oh, your controller's dodgy. Oh, I was like, I wonder if my controller might have something to do with that. So I might be going out and investing, or trying to invest in a new PlayStation 2 controller. It's just whether or not I can find one first, and whether or not I can get one for a decent price as well. Fucking hell, that was bloody awful. There is a CEX in town, but having walked past it previously, I think I've actually mentioned it when I was playing this level as well. Some of the prices in there are like eye-wateringly gouged. And I don't particularly want to contribute. I don't want to contribute to that sort of thing, but like if I can get a decent controller for a decent price, I might even consider getting some memory cards. And then just double checking there, maybe from what I can recall, there is a way that you can copy data from one memory card to another. So I might look into doing that. I did get slightly nervous when I booted it up for the first time since I last streamed it, and noticed I was in a previous save spot where I hadn't gotten the Platinum Relics for World 2, or any of the Platinum Relics for World 2, and I'd also not got anything for World 3, which, not gonna lie, kind of shat a brick there for a moment, but turns out I loaded the wrong save file, and everything was all good again in the world, so crisis averted. I really need to do something about that turn. I would have done something about it there, but I was honestly had a mind for whether or not I went for it this time, or if I went for it the last round or the last lap, and oh dear me. Maybe I can save it. Yeah, so Operation Get Solid, or Get Good rather, is not going so hot right now. Might have to buckle down slightly. Oh, the sounds are back. Gotta say though, it was bloody relieving to see rain after so long. Like, normally you're like, oh fuck, it's raining again. Yeah, after that hot spell that we had, it was just like, oh yeah, bring it on. Absolutely missed it. Loved it. Spotty dog, as they say. Well, hopefully they don't say it as much as they used to. Bloody hell. One phrase I'm not particularly a fan of, but gets used in the English lexicography. Hopefully it's been relegated to history. Did I get this middle one and not the far one there? Interesting. Bum, 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 bum. I'll go for the middle this time. See if that does anything for me. Yeah, so like I say, I've watched a couple playthroughs, and then there's some which have been like Omega Elite gameplay where it's like power sliding whenever you can and doing all sorts of fancy tricks and like all these touted, and then some of them have just been like people of my level basically, and who are just getting by, you know, hitting the boxes, hitting them when they're supposed to hit the boxes. Oh, that's probably going to prove fatal, that one, of all the times. I need to hit this. Which boxes did I miss? I am absolutely gonna shoot myself in the fucking head. Oh dear. Welcome back to the Suffering Channel. I am your host. What happened to my clutch factor? I used to be so good at clutching shit. That's good water. And that's true what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Which reminds me, I need to properly start revising Japanese again for my next steps. Should have probably got the boost there, but I didn't. Unusual. Speaking of not using it and losing it, I have been re-going over my kata rather, from my karate days, as I aim to pick that back up at some point in the near future. And it's like some of it's still there, like stuff that I've gone through, like all the Binans and Shanku, and then stuff that I probably need for actually getting black, like Shinto, I've completely forgotten, which is no bueno. But it was nice to see that I've actually remembered some of it instead of forgetting all of it. It wasn't instantaneous or anything, I'll admit it much there, but yeah, I'm gonna quit that. Yeah, it's not. I had to go through it a couple times and then maybe watch a couple of videos just to refresh my memory. I was like, I thought that was in that cat and getting things mixed up and whatnot. But yeah, it's getting there, so that's one less thing to worry about when I get back, I suppose. Just need to remember Bunkai and what else? Oyus, Keons. What else was there? Was it Oyus, Keons, and then there was another sort of Gumite that I needed to learn, which I've completely forgotten. There are 3 sets of basic things and some more other stuff as well. It'd be good to get back into it though. Absolutely looking forward to it. More than you can realise. Oh, hey, we actually dodged it that time. Ah, bugger. Well, that's gonna be interesting on this last lap. But with the practicing of said karate, I suppose if anyone's living downstairs, they might not be the best of fans at me at the moment. I mean, I'm not going full out on anything, but I guess the floors and the walls here are kind of thin in certain places. Not that there's been any complaints or anything, it's just I'm always mindful. I've only just noticed after going past that for the 700th time, I'm kind of getting a mix between Spyro the Dragon on like the original Spyro the Dragon and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory vibes for this level. Don't know if that's me and like how my head works, but there we go. You can't tell that I'm running out of things to commentate, and at this point I should probably just shut up and maybe focus and stuff, but then again, what I'll do then is probably just choke again, and then I don't have the excuse to fall back on that I was commentating, which I don't know which is worse. What would I rather do? Can't decide if this is looking good or bad. And it's looking very bad. It's looking very, very bad indeed. Bad, bad, bad. It's fucking magnets on these things, I swear. Swear down. Trying to think if anything else actually interesting has happened in the meantime. Honestly, can't think of anything off the top of my head. No, just kind of been living in a small bubble, basically. Basically being prepped, but not being prepping for this. Like, there's been some prep for this. I even prepped a couple of thumbnails before this. I need to remember to do the left side on the next round. There's not even going to be anything like, oh, I got hit by a car. It's like, at least that would be interesting. Remember the middle one? It's not looking as hopeful as last time, I'll say that much. I think I also need to cut back on saying I'll say that much. Ooh, that was smooth. In the end, it had to be this way. That was my Cortex version of in the end, it has to be this way by Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, I've not even, can't say I've worked on any impressions or anything. That was poor. Ooh. If anything, getting sick of seeing the fucking Duracell unskippable ads on my fucking YouTube feed though. It's alright when I'm on the laptop because I've got ad block obviously, but don't have such a liberty on my mobile. So unfortunately, as much as I'm okay with miles, I have to put up is definitely the apt word for that fucking advert. And unfortunately it's one of those ones where they deliberately remove the option for getting rid of it for being repetitive. I don't know how that works actually. Is there going to be like some sort of limit to how many adverts you can block or not? Like, because I frequently do that. Say if something's popped up a bit too often, like I go on the like little tab and say like, I'm not interested. Why? Because it's fucking repetitive. I don't know if they maybe took that away from me because I was doing it so much. I think I got both of them now. Do the inside first, I think. That was too far, that was way too far. Nah, can't say that. It was a little bit like, I was like, I've got close with ramming into the wall there, but I think I overdid it with the time loss. And that was another thing I was going to do. Given that you've probably seen this track a million times, I was going to put the webcam up. Yeah, so you've got two options for things to occupy your bottom right hand side of the screen. You've got the map and you've got the rev counter. Can't have both at the same time, unfortunately. I've always just used the map because I don't know, I've never really used the rev counter, but it's probably going to be more interesting to have there. Maybe I could look back and think like, I need to be boosting a bit earlier or later. I know on one of the tasks that I had watched, I think it was done on an emulator maybe, but they had a handy little widget which showed how fast they were going at any one time, like how strong the flame speed was on the boost. I was like, oh, that's a nice little thing. It's like, probably can't get that done though. I don't even know if I would get it done at this point, given how far in we are. I could have definitely handled that better. Definitely handled that better. So there's a dickhead outside. Dickhead with a small penis revving his car. I'm revving my car, but it's on the game, so it's okay. I did do a brief check before starting about whether or not I can maybe get away with a fan still. Still can't. Oh, that was precarious. Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? Box! Box! Yes! Funny thing is, I don't even think that was like... There were so many runs I had which were much better than that, I thought, and yeah. Just play solid, I guess. Christ. Celebrate with bottle of water. And someone's smoking weed outside my fucking window. Wonderful. Oh, fucking hell, that's awful. Still maintain I should be allowed to have like a super soaker or bucket of water on standby, just a gentle reminder of people, telling people to fuck off. I haven't even pressed start on that one. And unfortunately, now that we've got Coco's out the way and we've only got half an hour in, I suppose it's time we take on Papu's fucking pyramid. I have done a bit of research into this one as well, and again, it just seems to be a case of playing solid. Although, I have picked up a couple of little tricks about what angles you should approach some of these stray boxes, I'll say that much, when they put them on the grass and shit. Hopefully I'll be able to utilize them. Ooh, that was actually rather clean. Ooh. Okay, so could have gone a lot better, I'll not lie. Here's one of the tips I picked up. Get you a nice line there. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be going for those three. Alright. Alright, baby. That's cooler than being cool. Nice fucking cold. Oh dear, it's not going well. We've lost it. We've lost it, fellas. Any momentum, out the fucking window. Right, this is going to be a very interesting final lap. Well, we can't get the platinum now, can we? I'm quite disappointed in myself, and by quite disappointed I mean absolutely fucking livid and gutted. I also noticed that the map is on by default apparently. I might be able to get that on the shortcut. And I really need to probably be hitting that. Now, ideally what happens there is you'll... ideally what happens is you'll get like a little boost from like riding up the hill and then falling back down. Put the web counter on. One thing I've also... Fucking hell, that'll give me a bit of a shock. One thing I've also switched to, I think, since last time, I don't know if I was using the D-pad or not. I'm on the analog stick now. Let's see if that gives me a... I might be able to save that. See if that gives me any sort of assistance, like a bit more motor control. See, that's what you want. That's what you want, baby. Yeah, I really want to hit that first time, and then get the box on the far left on the stairs. I also think I probably should be going a bit... Fucking hell again. A bit further around. It's not the end of the world. I think I wanted to maybe save that for a shortcut. Now this is going to be interesting. Okay. Might have a problem on our hands. And by might, I mean definitely. Let's just see if we can't get the other boxes in one swoop and get a little practice in. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen, was it? That's the first time I've had that happen. Oh, obviously that was a strat. Get the box back and keep the line. If I say anything about that lap, I think I've improved slightly with the strategies that I've got. I just need to put it together, have a solid run. Oh dear, I thought I would have done better before then. Oi, oi, oi. And so after this stream is over, I will be making a... Oh, fucking hell. I'll be making a couple of thumbnails. And I'll also be preparing some questions for my... I want to say conference, but it's not exactly a conference. It's like an online-only event talk thing Mabobba jig. Relative to my course. That's not cool. I thought I'd got over that. Yeah, so I'm going to prepare some questions for that. Just revise a couple things so I'm in the loop, because unfortunately part of this thing is going to be networking for potential future options, and there's one thing I hate more than anything, it's networking. Ugh. I mean, I struggle with conversations like just normally. Then after, can I save this? Now I have to be like, oh yeah, I kind of totally give a shit about you, and just come up as like, no, it's totally not just me being selfish and wanting to do this thing. And pretending to be like, I do find the thing interesting, I'll not lie, but like what I'm particularly interested in will most likely differ from someone else, and then I'm probably just making mountains out of molehills here, like, and from like other people's stories about when they go to these sort of events from PhD and master students and stuff, but the fact it's online as well, like, can be a bit awkward. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like Zoom meetings can be a bit more awkward in certain situations than actually talking to a real life person. I don't know why that is though. Maybe there's some sort of science behind it, I don't know. Interesting thing to note for future lap. I also think I need to come into that grassy shortcut a bit faster. Nope, 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 nope. A little bit high there. But again, this is something which I can kind of fix by potentially getting that on the shortcut. And by shortcut, I don't mean this part, I mean the part where you hop over the bridge there. As soon as I went into that, I should have. I think what that happened there was I was like, I remembered the last lap and I was like, oh, I should have continued on, like kind of abandoned it and tried to keep on the straight. But I ended up like failing to do both things. And this has got a practice one feel about it if I ever saw practice. There's a for the angle there where you can avoid getting eaten, but also like kind of drive into it. And that's a reset off the bat. Oy. Oh, that was too rough. Like, losing the boost there kind of fucked up the turn as well, so... I didn't notice ever so slightly that using the analog stick, I got slightly better at managing the actual pyramid itself. What is the timing on that? Color me confused. Did I miss one? I'll have to maybe make a note on the next pass. And that's a reset. A video optimist. I can save it, 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 I can save it. Hey. That's what we want. Maybe it's a speed thing. That's definitely not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Missing these would be the end of the world. Slowed it down far too much there. And missing the pad definitely did not help. This is going to be a very interesting final lap. Should not have overcompensated that. Yeah, and away we go. I've been watching Futurama clips at the moment, and That one character's like it's the only, basically the only line he has, and it's stuck in my head. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Only line he has, and I fuck it up. God. Not the best version of that, but we'll take it. Like honestly, listen, honestly, listen. If I'd gone at the angle where I would have hit that box, I wouldn't have made the jump. I have a feeling, man. An inkling. I feel it in my soul. Also, as soon as I mentioned that I've been getting better at the Papu Pyramid part of it, is when I noticed that I've been cocking up the most after the fact. Maybe it's a speed thing. Okay, I'm very happy with how that one went. Let's see how I can cock it up. That's how I can cock it up. This is probably one of the better ones I've had so far. Damn it. I was fucking terrified of missing or getting eaten there. Now I'm terrified of missing boxes. Oh, I want to fuck my head off the desk I've got. Oh. I honestly need like a fucking Makinawa in my room. Makinawa? I forget my pronunciation. Big stick that you use for punching. Just fucking twat my head off it every time I get something wrong. End up having a head, like, forehead stronger than diamond. Purely from hitting oak or bamboo. I did actually manage to construct a Makinawa whilst I was abroad with my friend from driftwood that we found on the beach. So we made our own little training camp, which was, you know, it was cool. It was like, man, we've made it. We've set up our quote-unquote dojo on a beach in Japan. Some of those anime shit. Excuse me. Fish fingers and chips, man. Ooh. I can save it. Obviously that was RNG abuse. I'm just setting up plant skip. Now that's going to be a very interesting final lap. If we get that far. We didn't get that far. We did not get that far. I've got to say, I was actually chuffed that I got the 1 platinum relic, so I don't expect me to get 2, but like, god damn it, I'm going to give it a good old college try. So fucking disappointed that no one managed to fucking fly that twat into the ground or give him a grenade which is already pre-cocked by a few seconds. Couldn't have done us a great big fucking favour. Well, if anything, we're getting a bit better at that. He says as he probably cocks it up in the next 3 tries. That's awkward. Go down the middle. That was nice. And like that, we've lost it. I have gone with it. I haven't watched that in a while. What was it called? TFS episode of Bardock? Was it the first one was episode of Bardock, and then this one was the second one they did. The one with Lord Childen. I think it was Lord Child. I do get mixed up with the Freezer family sometimes. Yeah, it's Freezer, Lord Chilled, for the bugger. For the like, King Cold was his dad. Yeah, I think that's right. Ooh, I've had a nice breeze there. Ooh, that's lovely. Continue. On this day 4, all my elite soldiers will be given the name of Flute. Pineapple, take us to Planet Plant. See, that actually looked competent. Let's see how we're gonna cock this up. That could have been better. That's the first time that phrase has been used in 20 years. Fucking, I don't know where that came from. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but it came out. Fucking hell. Analog stick and a better start on the actual pyramid itself helped a lot there, I would say. I'd also recommend the path I was supposed to be taking, or kind of what I intended to take, as opposed to what I actually took in the end. But yeah, it shows you can cock up, but you can still manage it. You can still manage it, boy. You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of theirs to the morgue. I never get tired of doing that, even though it's probably getting progressively worse over time, especially when I do it into a mic. Ugh. You've earned a relic. Try a bit later. Hold on, wait. Just get the gas out. Bloody hell. Ooh, Coca-Cola. Oh, it's the real thing. You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of theirs to the morgue. No, wait, hold on. You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of theirs to the morgue. Okay, that was probably the best I'm going to get out of that. Right, save complete. Just to be double sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save over this one as well, which was the original save I was using, which lost my fucking relics. And then what I'll do, in a double redundancy insurance measure, is I will go to World 3 and I will save there on one of these files. I also saved in a different place, so if I panic, a different place in World 2, like that was more on the left hand side on the previous save. So I'll kind of know if it's saved properly or not and whether or not I should panic. Bristol? A little closer. Save on this one. Again, save complete. Exit. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Oh, I was panicking there. We're on World 3. Oh, that looks pretty. I wonder if the memory card will actually work for me this time. Let's remind myself of what I have to do for next time. Go shopping tomorrow, get food and maybe some computer game items. Where's my outro slide? Yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. So I'll do a little bit of grinding before I go to bed, I think, just so I'm in a better position. Yes, so tune in for that tomorrow. That's going to be the end. It's a bit early. Just a bit. Well, it's nearly an hour. I'll kind of stretch this out. Yeah, getting 2 relics compared to the last stream and struggling to get 1. So maybe like bakes can work. Come back refreshed. New perspective on life and what the fuck am I saying? Oh dear. What was there was something else I was gonna bring up. I feel like it had something to do with subscribers. And it's like, I picked a hell of a time to fucking, what do you call it? Have a break, because I managed to actually accrue 2 subscribers in a period of days. One of which was Sotalia CTR, who uploads his own CTR gameplay. I was quite chuffed to see that and see his comment. Thank you very much. And there was someone else, but I think there was someone between Sotalia and Gin, but I don't know if maybe I've lost them already. But yeah, I'm grateful for the support, especially from someone who is a lot better than CTR than I am, has a lot more experience in these sort of things. So thank you very much for subscribing and watching that. It was nice to see. Got it over an hour, yes. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow for some Yu-Gi-Oh! And then on Thursday for some story advancements and some shocking developments in Digimon World. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow.